Where are we at on the map? Yeah, okay. So we checked out all of this area. We came across here. We did not go into the consort, but we will eventually. So we're checking out the bank, and then we'll just check out this area over here, and then we'll go up to the see the council. Go check that out. Let's go to the bank though here. Barlavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
Have we met?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
What about the Citadel?
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What about the Presidium?
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What about the wards?
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Nice. Personal questions.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
Oh.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is this legal?
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I do buy it, but we'll say this.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Alright.
I should go.
See you later, bud.
Goodbye, Commander.
Awesome. Level up. Okay. So anytime we get a level up, I think it's pivotal that we check all this stuff out. I don't know what the screen is. You, I think? Yeah, okay. So Renegade and Paragon are kind of still the same. We really haven't had any options yet. We're currently level 5, which is nice. We've got 3 that we can put in here. I think we'll go ahead and unlock Barrier here. Barrier unlocked. And we have to put a point into that. Adds a biotic barrier to your shield that absorbs damage, but cannot block attacks that bypass shields. That's fine. That's pretty good. What kind of throws can we get? Lift, master throw. So what Fury was talking about, we don't have. We don't have the black hole, which is definitely fun. Well, let's start. Wait. Did I see something that said medium armor? Nope. Yeah, right here. Look. Tactical armor. Unlocks medium armor. So once we do that, then we're able to wear medium armor. So yeah, let's put points into this. That way we can get it next round. Next time we level. I thought it said medium armor. I was right, Fury. I was right, man. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, we've pretty much checked everything around here. We've got this last area over here to check. And then we'll go up and we'll see the council. And see what the heck's going on. Because we gotta tell them about Saren and all that stuff. I think there's another Avena thing over here. So let's learn about whatever this is. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, it's over there. Never mind.
Huh.
Got something to say?
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Hmm.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
I don't hear a hum. Hmm. Doo-doo.
Look at
Keeper.
that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Oh, this is the first time that you...
Disturb the keepers.
This is the first time you get to encounter the Keeper then, right here.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
But. Okay. Well, that's where we have to go to talk with the council. Let's talk with Avena first.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay.
That's what we used at the beginning of the
To your left
game.
is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Uh-oh. Tell me about the Keepers.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Why here?
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Citadel Tower.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Where the
Housing
council
both
is.
the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
That was a cool looking shot right there. You actually see the size of the tower there. Citadel control?
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Dang. Wow. Council chambers.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
It's not open to the... I've been asked to go there. Well, I mean, it's not open to the public. I mean, it's pretty clear. We'll say this.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I guess we'll say it. It's not open to the public?
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors.
Makes sense.
Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Okay. Last thing is the Relay Monument. Tell me about that.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
The debate for days. Alright.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna touch him.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Alright, whatever. So we've got to go into there. Let's just take a look around here and see if there's anything in this little area here. Can I go off here? Oh, I can. Nice. Wouldn't happen to be any loot down here now, would they? Oh, doesn't look like it. I don't know why my game kind of stutters a little bit there. It's got to be something to do with the mods. I mean, this game came out in 2007, I think. So I'm pretty sure my computer can run it. It's just probably because things have to load, I guess. Or it's a little bit stuttery here at the beginning. This goes to the wards, which we don't want to go to yet. We still got to go to the wards, check out the consort. Other than that... Oh yeah, and then like the C-Sec stuff down over there, I think. But... Alright, let's go to the council. Let's go up to the tower and see what's going on there. How bad does this look on stream here? I don't think it looks too bad. Just make sure that this is the correct one right here. Go to the tower. Yep. Okay. Do a hard save. Let's do it. Remington says, I've always had potato PCs, didn't notice anything. Maybe it's because, like, it goes from... Oh, this music.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
It might be because I have the stream capped to 30 FPS, while my monitor can do, like, 60 and above, so maybe it's just on my end that I can see it. You know, there's a mod that makes the elevator ride shorter, apparently, but that wasn't too long. We got to listen to some cool music. What? He's here? Okay, alright. I didn't know that. Let's just take a moment to just enjoy this view here. Alright, let's talk to Talk to these bros here.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
We're the officer in charge of the CSEC investigations. You blew it! No, I can't say that. You don't like Saren?
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
But I want to talk with you more. God, look at that face. Looks so good. Thank God for mods, right? Why do they have trees growing inside here? Gives me like a like an Asian sort of vibe. I don't know. I want to check these doors. Oh, nothing. Okay. Alright, we're not going to check the sides here right now. 'Cause we should be able to do it afterwards. Well. Hey, what's this guy doing? You're not doing your job, you keeper. Oh, okay, cool. There's a thing up here. Do I have to do this to unlock it, or I don't know. Let's see. Let's go up here and let's talk to the council, I guess. Let's do it.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's pay attention to the dialogue here in case there's any quick time.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
What?
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just had to catch
Saren?
him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
That was you, not me. I could say that, but then I feel like the council would be like, oh, stop it, children. Stop with these child games, you know? We're just gonna completely ignore that. I was not expecting to see Saren here, but he is a Spectre, so I guess that's why he's here. How'd you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
A human. Insults typical. I'd say that. Night Nebula, what's up? How's it going?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
How dare you?
Has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Quit protecting him.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
Yeah.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Council, man.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth. When people don't want to believe what you say, right? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The classes I have now for semester 2 don't allow cell phones, so I just have to hope by the time I'm home you'll be streaming still. Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, if it's like at this time right now, what time is it right now? 4 after 4? We should still be streaming. See what happens. Dun, dun, dun. Rummingtons. You've played me before, right? Played you? I don't know what you mean. Mass Effect. The Mass Effect. The abbreviations. You won't see the truth, ya council.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Uh-oh, he didn't like that comment.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
God dang it.
Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Stupid council.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren? You can ask him that. Oh, Mass Effect. Hey, you've only played the third one. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 so far has been pretty slow, but there's been a lot of story stuff so far. We've been playing this for almost 4 hours. Like, we're at 3.5 right now. It's gone by pretty slow, but we've definitely learned a lot. So I think the game's gonna get ready to open up here pretty soon.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad.
Saren's a bad
Really
dude.
bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What do we do now?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Oh yeah, huh? I'll talk to him, yeah.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Captain deserves better.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Okay, cool. We're gonna get to go to a club, do some dancing. Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Okay. What about you and Saren? We've already asked that, but he's like, I doubt he's gonna say anything.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
Not now.
About 20 years ago. I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. No, he's a monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Wow, that's a lot to ask. We already know about Spectres, we already know about Barlavon, but I mean, I guess we can ask them anyway. So much stuff here. Sorry if I'm a little slow on to talking and responding to chat here. Just trying to listen to everything that this guy's saying. Remington says, I'm loving the game. Loving the start, though. Give me all the lore. Awesome. You wish you knew all about the lore. I could do a brief summary if you would like. Pretty much, there's this guy named Saren who is a Spectre rank, which is the highest rank you can get. You basically can do whatever you want. And he's gotten away with murder, and we're trying to tell the council about him, but the council doesn't want to listen to us. So that's kind of where we are right now. Council and the ambassador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
Nope.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You agree. We're too independent.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
We're not racist, all right?
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
That's right. Okay, so we'll just go down the list here. We've got a couple more to ask, and then we're free to do what we want. Get the basic gist. Yeah, pretty much that's what we've done so far. Pretty much.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why they protect him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
I guess.
A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I mean, isn't politics always dirty? All the time? Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Holy crap, that's so many different options. There's so many things there. There's a lot of dialogue that you choose on this one. Yeah. Mass Effect 1 is a lot slower than the other games, so thanks for bearing with me through this so far. There's a lot of dialogue. It hasn't been too much gameplay, but once we finish up this conversation and a little bit more, we'll be able to do what we want and it won't be as dialogue heavy as it is right now to start out with. But yeah, gotta love it. How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just
If
apply.
I wanted to, I could just read
no
it
training
and
program.
skip
Spectres
it.
aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
How are they organized, Spectres?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
This legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
That explains why everyone was all acting all like, oh my god, there's a Spectre on the ship at the beginning. What happens if one goes too far?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
Nothing.
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Ooh. Okay. Alright, we got 2 more options here. Tell me about the Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay, cool. That was a quick option. I'm sure this one's going to be quick too. Barlavon.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large
We already
sums
met
of money
him.
without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
Ooh.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Alright, we're done.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Man. That's going to get so long sometimes.